Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi. George Sanders here.
And Shawn Curran,
Team Sneaky Snake. And we have finally decided who we're using for cinematographer.
Finally.
His name is Joe Foley.
Nice guy.
Now, how did we find him? Well, we viewed some of his material.
We loved what we saw.
It made us very happy.
And we said yes.
Yes, yeah. Now, to understand a little deeper of how that process is to make that decision.
It's a difficult process.
Yeah. We are going to show you a clip from an educational film.
Enjoy.
This is a Homo sapien. Homo sapiens use their eyes to see. This process is called sight. Once the eyes see an image, the image then returns to the eyes on light waves. Then the image enters the brain where it can be interpreted. This is a Homo sapiens brain. There are 6 distinct lobes within the Homo sapiens brain, each with a different complex function. They are love, hate, happy, sad, yes, no. These 6 distinct complex functions of the brain are why Homo sapiens can make decisions.
Joe Foley. Hi, Joe.
Hello, George.
This was actually the first day that we've ever met him in person. We've looked at your work. We've seen so many pieces of film that you've worked on.
And then we kidnapped him out of a cab. He didn't even know we were coming.
No, he came over. But his work is terribly impressive and versatile and all he can do anything. It's amazing.
He's the guy who's responsible in a film for the lights and the look of and the feel of the shot, which is really cool because George and I know absolutely nothing about that. So this is like one of our key players.
So
here.
yeah, tell us then about what your job is as to finding the right thing to shoot in a scene.
Right. Well, I mean, it all starts with the story and the script. So. And I know that you're working on the script and doing some rewrites on that, but just from reading through the script, just start getting a sense of the story and what the relationships are, and then in filming it, just trying to film things and frame things so you can see what the relationships are without even if you take the dialogue away.
Exactly. So, for example, if people that aren't communicating could be farther away from each other at the beginning, and then as they get more heated and more active with each other or more angry with each other, it gets tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, and so it gets that feeling of there's more tension and more tension, things like that.
Yeah.
And then also we were talking about the look, the photography look of what we want, which is you had picked. I think you're a genius because you had read the script that we wrote. And you immediately picked this film called Identity, starring John Cusack. And I've not seen the film, but I looked at the trailer, and the trailer's rather long. That's exactly the look I was going for our script. Exactly. And the other 2 scripts that I had thought about were Rosemary's Baby and Jacob's Ladder. And you're familiar with that type of stuff. So he's already got a really great grasp.
Yeah.
Which is good too, because again, the communication between DP and the director to go ahead and plow through and get your heads on the same course, so that when the rest of the team comes in to start working, it's not a lot of people standing around with their thumbs up their butts, pardon the expression, but it's like we are the point to the arrow, basically.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, are you going to be doing storyboarding for us, or do you think that's necessary?
Yeah, well, no, what I try to do with every film that I get on is meet with the directors as much as possible and go through every scene. So some directors know exactly what they want, and other directors aren't really that concerned with the visuals. They're more concerned with just the actors. So it's just whatever project or whoever I'm working with, I sort of just cater to how they work and the story that they're trying to tell.
Because I am not a cinematographer, I think I'm going to just really hand the ball over to you in that department, and you decide what it is.
We're still going to, you will convey what you expect is the look of it, which is good. And I see the 2 of you. All I can say ahead of time is God bless you, good luck.
Yeah.
I have had to understand this mind for 18 years. And
Okay. But already Joe and I are on the same page, and I really like that.
I can relax a little bit. That's good.
Right. Yeah, so I can have a sense of how to storyboard the whole thing, but what is going to be important from time to time is getting back to, sort of what your gut instinct for the film is, and what are, sort of the 3 or 4 defining images in the film that we always want to feed back to,
And it is the work that we saw that he's done on major films and everything. There was one film in particular where they were actually selling the movie based on your landscape shots.
Yeah.
Which is like, the actors were secondary, and this is how they wanted to sell the movie in the trailer. We got to show these lovely, lovely landscape shots. And once I saw those shots too, I liked everything else, but I saw those shots and I'm like, these are magic. They're just beautiful.
We're actually going to be putting some clips up, some of Tom's work, so you can take a look. Tom, where'd that come
No,
from?
Joe.
Why'd I call you Tom?
Because we got him through Tom.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
and so we are going to now show you some clips of Joe Foley's work. Please enjoy.
Right now, our destiny lies in your hands.
Oh my God.
The director was so impressed. I'll never forget what he said to me. Next.
Rebecca,
You need to grow up. You can't treat me like this. You're my understudy.
Open up! Oh, there you are. That woman gave the worst performance I've ever seen, and then she went and she threw herself off the balcony.
Listen, if a guy named Teddy Gish friends you, ignore it, all right? Do not accept.
Teddy posted it.
How do I delete it?
It's impossible to find, trust me.
Does the name Gita Gerard mean anything to you?
I won't tell anyone.
So as we said, Joe Foley, our cinematographer slash director of photography, and the guy who's going to be responsible for the look of the film. You've seen his work, newest member of Team Sneaky Snake.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Sir. Ted.